Hi guys, today I'm going to show you how to make a really simple but pourable vanilla custard, so let's get started. To make this you're going to need 4 egg yolks and 1 teaspoon of vanilla, 625 millilitres of full fat milk or double cream, 30 grams of white sugar and 2 teaspoons of corn flour. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to do in a large pan over a medium heat is heat up that milk or cream. Now, to just try and prevent it from burning a little bit, I am going to add just a little bit of my sugar and stir that in, as it just helps to prevent burning just a bit, but that's completely optional and not something that you need to do. And you're just going to stir this until it's really nice and hot. So what will happen is those initial surface bubbles will go, and you'll just get a few of those little bubbles around the outside, and that's how you know that it's hot enough. So once it's hot, you can take it off the heat because we're going to move on to the next thing. In a bowl, I've got my egg yolks, my vanilla, my corn flour and the last of my sugar. And I'm just going to mix that up until it's nice and smooth, and that's only going to take 30 seconds or so. Once it's really nice and smooth, we're going to introduce the milk mixture in, but we're going to do it really slowly. And that's really important because if you don't, you do risk cooking your eggs. So we're going to temper this. Just add a tiny little bit of the milk at a time while stirring continuously until it's all in. And what should happen is it should heat up the eggs and bring them to a nice temperature without cooking them. So what we're going to do then is pour this mixture, this really liquidy mixture, back into the milk pan that we had before. Just be careful because the mixture is quite hot and the chances are that the pan is still quite hot as well. But you just want to pour it in really slowly so it doesn't all splash out of the pan, because we're going to pop this back onto the heat. So over a medium heat, you're going to stir this continually. This is really important. If you don't stir it continuously, there's a high likelihood that it's going to stick to the bottom. So make sure that you keep stirring. And I'm using a wooden spoon because it makes it really easy to tell when it's thick enough, because what will happen is it will coat the back of the spoon. It doesn't do that on a silicone spatula quite as well. So once it's completely done, take it out of the pan because it will continue to cook in the pan. So pour it into something else. I'm using a glass jug with a spout because I find that that's easiest. If you're not going to use this straight away, then make sure that you cover the surface of this with cling film, and you can pop it in the fridge once it's cool and you can use it later. So thank you very much for watching. I really hope that you give this recipe a go, and I will catch you in the next video.